Hey everybody, so today we're going to be going over the basic classes, the main three. There are some others and we'll touch on those, but the main three classes, Tanker, Wrecker, and Tracer. Their pros and cons of each, their play styles, how they're played, what modes are they best for, and which one should you pick. So let's get right into that. Okay, those of you that just want a quick tier list and you don't really care about the details, just pause the video now. We're going to be going over all these different classes. So I'm going to be choosing Tanker for this one, but this is what you're going to look at when you see all three different classes and when you get to select. But for now, let's go Tanker. So on the right side, you have his power perks. These are just the skills that you use on the bottom. So this one's a trap. It looks like a vibe, but it's actually not a vibe. It's a trap one, which is kind of cool because it makes people want to get it. This one's a shield. Pretty cool. Duck and run, gain a speed boost when your activated shield is broken. This one's okay. I haven't really seen it used often. I mean, if you're popping your shield, a lot of people just don't shoot at you, so it doesn't really get broken. I would just probably use this one where you have one extra charge for your traps, or they do more damage if you're trying to get kills in like shooters or anything else. This one's pretty good. Your activated shields have 30 plus health, so this one's pretty good just for tankiness. This one, they just last longer. Your activated shields last 50% longer, which is pretty good. If somebody sees you with a shield, they're less likely to try to shoot at you because they think that you're gonna. Some people don't even realize that the shield is shootable. They just think that you're invincible. This one makes the trap even bigger, which is good, but not a lot of people fall for the traps. You have to put them in really good spots. Your traps deal 20 damage. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. And then they have one extra charge. Self-explanatory. There's nothing. Yeah. All right, let's move on to foundation perks. So these are perks you get as you level up your character, and we'll go into detail about that later. But so as you level up, this one is just plus 50 health. Pretty good overall. I mean, you're just more tanky. Especially in shooters, this is really good. Even in the beginning of races, actually, when everybody's using a wrecker has their fire gel, you're gonna live through that 9 times out of 10. This one, knockback resistance. The only real time you'd see this is when somebody's hitting you, or if they're a tracer using their dash and it's knocking you back. This one, you regain 50 energy whenever you knock out a Blanko, so this is pretty good for shooters. I recommend using the health buff, and then probably this one too. For Tanker, you can have up to 3 as you level up, but for the first one, just get the health. This one greatly reduces stun time after falling. That's okay. If you're good enough, you shouldn't really have to worry about stuns when you're falling. This one, your basic run costs 33% less energy per second. This is really good because it just means you're gonna run for a lot longer, so you're just gonna be a truck just going non-stop. I would get this one as your secondary as soon as you unlock it, but you unlock it at excellent level 5, so it's gonna take a while. These are hidden. You won't know which ones these are until you get to excellent level 14 and good level 14. These can be good, but I'll show you a chart later. And that's it for these perks. Alright, watching this, you're gonna see where Tanker really struggles. He barely gets up here, which is good, but the next couple is where his weaknesses really show, because a wrecker or a tracer can make that jump from the top candy can where he's looking up now. I was trying to remember my route for this one, and I realized that I went low. And that's just because he stays low to the ground. He's not very mobile like the other ones. You can see he's a lot slower here. Thankfully there is no gold on top of this one, so you just stay low on this one. But so because I know the route, it helps. But at the end of the day, he's still so much slower. And it does mean he's sturdy, so he doesn't take damage, and he just keeps trucking no matter what. But that speed is a real big difference when it comes to racers and vibe collecting. You gotta be quick on those. Shooters, you can sit there and tank, but for this one, you really need the speed. I just want to bring up too that it's really hard for them to get you down to 0 health when you got a shield on.
And you can see here I missed a couple shots, but even then he does too. He takes down 3 bars, so I'm still almost at full health. And then right here too, it's just too much, man. Pop my shield, 1, that's it. So here's the wrecker. I love the dead mount, it looks clean. We're gonna start on the power perks on the right side. So I usually run with begin parties with full boost and charge, with full boost charges. So basically your speed boost, it's gonna be being fully charged up. Otherwise you'd have to run to rebuild it. I just rebuilds over time. Your ground pound deals 50% more damage, or plus 15 damage. It's just a little bit stronger. I like to use this to move around more too, because it helps mobility, but it does do a lot of damage. And then this one, your boost leaves behind a trail of fire that damages enemies. In races, this is extremely powerful if you can get ahead with this one, because once you get ahead, you're leaving behind fire. So if they are following, they're just gonna be taking constant tick damage if it's a tight race. This is gonna help kill people behind you, so that you're essentially just making it easier for you to keep that lead. As far as the other perks, now you have drop and cover, gain a 50 health shield for 15 seconds after you ground pound. This is good too if you're going to be fighting, or if you know you're going to be using this quite a bit, but it's not a long cooldown. I think it's like 15 seconds, so I don't necessarily like to run this. It's just not that powerful. And the only other one you have is you can shoot while boosted. If you're using your boost, I mean, usually you're trying to get away or you're in a race, so you're not really trying to shoot. I think the other 3 are just more powerful than this one, but it is a pretty good solid choice. Let's move over to foundation perks. Rapid revive. So start with 20 health more and regain more health per second. So it's just really powerful, just to keep you in the fight. And then there's this one too, knockback resistance. I'm not a big fan of knockback resistance. Fun loving, your vibe energy regenerates faster. This is good because in races you're going to keep regenerating while the other classes are still struggling to run. It's just good all around too, because shooters, you need it to get around the map, and vibe collecting doesn't really matter because you're going to be collecting a shit ton of vibes. This one, vibe blast, sound like Mike Tyson. Vibe blast, gain 100 health and an energy boost upon using a cannon. This is really niche. It doesn't happen often. You're never going to be getting in and out of cannons like that. Hidden perks, these are both unlocked. And then this one, Eagle Eye, see enemy nameplates from farther away. It's not really that powerful, but so once you get the second one, I would start with rapid. Once you get the second one, I would probably go with this one. Your vibe energy regenerates faster. If you don't have that one unlocked yet, then just go with what you have. And then once you have these unlocked, just go with what you have unlocked until you can get to this one, fun loving. So here, I immediately start using my boost, and it's just damaging people like crazy. And then I do it again, and there's a kill. It's just so powerful at the start of races. It's a really good speed boost overall. It regens pretty quick. I think, consistently speaking, Tracer is slightly below this, but it's still my favorite. It's hard to tell because this is a really big speed boost, but it's so short. I get lost here too, you can tell. But I usually catch back up. Yep, just pop another speed boost and I'm back. And in general, it's pretty powerful. It doesn't give you the same height as Tracer's ability, where you get more height every time you're running and you jump. But it's just such a fast speed boost. It's hard to compare against it. Here you can see the difference in consistency that I was talking about. Overall, I'm just keeping up a consistent speed, whereas you can see the Tracer right there that just dashed. He's losing out on some speed right now, but I'm not really using as much boost. I'm about to run out here, but this map gives you back a bunch right now. And then right here, just the speed boost is insane right here. I haven't used it to catch up to that next ball, which isn't really normal because you need a lot of speed to be able to do that. But I'm able to keep up, and I still have one more speed boost I pop right here, and it's just destroying. I'm way ahead of everybody now. As long as you can maintain that speed and not get hit by anything, you're gonna win every match, guaranteed.
This is the Tracer. This is my favorite class. Now you have your dash, which can have up to 2 charges. It's pretty powerful. A lot of people think that the Wrecker is overall faster. I really think the Tracer is faster, but I haven't been able to compare it. Then you have your spin move, which is pretty cool. It hits, but that's not what I use it for ever. I use it for more speed and more height. You'll see. So your dash back. Why do I have this? Deals additional knockback. I want this one. Get a brief speed boost after you spin. Yeah, this is what you want. Get a brief speed boost after you spin. So after you spin, which is this move, my 2 on my mouse, you're going to get a brief speed boost. So basically you're going to run a little bit quicker. Then you also have, it lets you float. So not only is it going to make you run quicker, but you're floating. So this will help you survive when you don't think you're going to make the jump, or when you're worried that it's too far away. You'll see. This one, I don't like doing additional knockback just because these 3 are really powerful. This one has an extra charge of your dash, and your dash is really powerful. Your dash has a larger impact zone, hits up to 3 Blankos. It's okay. The dash, you really don't want to be using this to hit things unless you're in a shooter or something. And this one holds button to keep spinning. So this is just when you want to hit stuff. I don't really like the skill that much. I like these 3. These 3 are probably my favorite, just right down the middle. Yeah, let's move over to their foundation perks. So this one is a godsend. Jump farther while running. You don't realize how much farther you jump. When you have this, you will see the distances. You're fucking Michael Jordan in the air. This one, regain 6 energy per second while dancing. When are you going to be dancing? In the middle of a match. The only time I ever dance is at the end of a race. This one, your extra speed boost lasts longer. So this is like the green speed ups that you see in races. They'll last a little bit longer. So he's really good in races, and shooters too. This is my all-around favorite character. He's just good in everything. Jump higher off of walls. It's not bad, but this is kind of niche. You're not going to see it that much. Niche. Respawn from knockout dramatically faster. Just try not to die. This one, Amplify plus 25 energy, it helps a lot. It doesn't seem like it, but you're basically lasting as long as the tank, who has a 33% less usage when he's running, but this is just similar. You get slightly less vibes overall from running and holding run, but in general, it's pretty similar. You also have the dash compared to the tank, he doesn't. And then this one, if you really want more health, you can do this one. I got lucky. My 2 perks that I got were pretty good. One was Amplify was one of the hidden perks, and then the other one was Invigorated. So I'm with 100 health, still that lasts 3 seconds. So these, I got pretty lucky. So these are the Tracer skills. As you'll see, it's one of the fastest off the line. You have both boosts available, and I'm already about to get one back. Not even 10 seconds into the race, 11 seconds now. You can see the spin boost. It just gives me that extra momentum just to get there. The dash, it just keeps it going. I made a mistake here and then realized there's a better route actually, and then pick it up. Anytime you make a mistake, you can pick it up with the dash that you have. And then going up here, you'll see right here, use the dash just to save myself, and it hits him away. It's so quick. It's so quick. This is the 3rd lap, and it is current lap 7 seconds. I think I'm at 19 seconds. I don't remember what time I'm at right now, but you can see I'm just demolishing everybody. I'm overlapping people right now as we speak. This guy's about to set a trap down, just dash right past him. It's powerful. Speed boost right here, just for that little bit of gains, and that's it. I'm already first place. The Tracer is just insanely fast. It's my personal favorite. I really like the class, and I think people are underestimating how good the Tracer is, honestly. One thing I wanted to touch on too is that even though you have the 3 main classes, the Wrecker, the Tracer, and the Tanker, there are classes that start with something different. For example, this guy, he's a dupe. This is what you're probably first gonna get when you first started. And his skills are 1 is a dash and 2 is a little twirl, but it's different. I have to do some research to see exactly how different and why these are different, but I'm not a really big fan of the noob. It's what they give you for free. It's not an NFT. It's just the Blankos block party free character. But there is also this guy, the Trickster.
So some of these drop, some of these that drop, for example, this one's dropping tomorrow or today in a couple hours for $100. A couple of them that you just buy spawn with a preset class. So this guy, he has a trap and a boost too. So like this is it's a little juke. He just jukes sideways, kind of dashing, but it's kind of weird. Whenever you take damage, we gain a dash charge, which is pretty good, and then it can be used midair, which is also really good. This one's just a trap. It's a trap that goes on the floor. I'm not a big fan of it. They're the gooey traps that you see everybody dropping. These guys are fast. This trickster is fast. I'm not gonna lie, but he's not as fast as the wrecker or the tracer. So, but he is faster than the tanker, but the tanker has other options like for survivability and stuff. So there's that. Thank you for watching. If you guys have any suggestions on future videos, please let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like, sub. I'll probably trying to post once a week. I'm a father of twins and really want to spend time with my family, so I might not always get a chance, but I'll do what I can. If there's anything specific you guys want to know, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. Have a good day, guys.